This is Spotlight TV, and I am Christian Lestat. For the people at home, who are we here with today?
My name's Rob Taylor, Ghost Hunter.
Now, I heard you've been ghost hunting a lot lately.
Yep, all over Erie.
Now, what's your recent projects?
Well, I'm investigating one right now I'm not allowed to talk about till the investigation's over. But I've done Laurel Hill Cemetery, Erie Cemetery, and Gudgeonville.
Gudgeonville. Now, how was that?
Terrifying.
Terrifying? Yeah, a lot of people are scared about Gudgeonville.
One of the people I was with got hit in the back by something. It left a welt about that long on her back.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she still have it on there?
What, the welt?
Yeah.
No, it's healed.
No. Was that with something? Did something fall on her, or was it like an invisible force?
It was a visible force.
Now, what's these new pictures you got on your MySpace?
Well, I guess one that's on here now is a couple orbs that were down at the Witches Circle down at the Erie Cemetery.
Yeah? And how did you manage to get that?
Took my little digital camera down, set it for high ISO photography, basic nighttime photography. Used a flash and they weren't there. When I saw the picture after I took it, they were there.
Now, have you worked with other people when you do this?
This one, no. This one was I was just driving by and I decided to take pictures out the window. But like the one we're doing now, we have a team of 5 people doing it.
So what's the best technology to do this with?
Digital camera, digital video camera, digital voice recorder.
Now, a lot of video cameras out there don't do well at nighttime, so what type of video camera do you think is the best?
One with infrared photography, if you can get it. I just ordered one off eBay for like $12.
Now, do you use a flash when you take these pictures?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, do you have any stories you want to share with us about, like, you know, during your adventures?
Well, the first time I did anything with ghosts up here was over at Mercyhurst College. There's a legend that a nun hung herself up in the tower. And I went up into the tower. There are 2 doors. One's padlocked, one's not. The closer I got to the padlocked door, the more my body started shaking. Then I went down the hallway and there was some kind of a creature at the end of the hallway. You could see it in the mirror with red glowing eyes.
Was it shaped like a human?
Semi-human.
And now, have you been in any danger doing this?
No, I think they're fun.
Really? Now, you've never got hit in the back or hit in the head, or?
The worst I've ever had done was one grabbed my shoulder when I lived on 17th Street.
At your own residence?
Yeah, my house right now on 24th Street's haunted.
Really? How bad?
He does things like turn on the smoke detector, moves things. Just things like that, just enough to irritate you.
Nothing really bad?
No.
Now, have you done places out of Erie?
Yeah, I did a cemetery down in Akron where my mom and my grandparents are buried. Pulled up to the gate about midnight, got out of the car, and basically summoned them. I said, "Mom, Grandma, Grandpa, if you're here, I want to see you." And I started taking pictures through the gate, and one of the photos has a pillar of mist and a bright white orb. And it's right where they were buried.
Now, what do people want to look for in their photos? Like orbs and mist, right?
Yeah, mist, orbs, shadows. I took one photo out at Laurel Hill that had a full, what's it called? Full humanoid figure in it where there wasn't one.
Now, I know a lot of people say some orbs could be like light or something, or dust. How can you tell the difference between like an actual orb or like, say, dust, flying through the camera?
An orb, the best way to tell is just watch your surroundings. If when you go out of Gudgeonville, if a truck goes through, you have to wait 5 or 10 minutes to take photos for the dust to die down. But like this one here, there was no dust, no insects or anything.
Yeah, that looks like a really strong orb. Now, when you have a picture where there's like multiple different orbs in there, and they're all different shapes and different densities, does that make it more legit than, like, say, just one orb?
Not really.
What was the most orbs you've ever seen in one frame shot?
In one frame, 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, were they all different shapes and sizes, or
they were all the same size, but all the same shape, but they were different sizes.
How are the density inside the orb? Like was it like a solid color, or was it like kind of broken up?
Some of them are kind of translucent, and others are solid like these are.
Now, if anyone wants to get involved in this, how would they get a hold of you to get involved in your team?
They can write to me at Trobi, TROBI1021 at gmail.com.
Now, these pictures that you have on your MySpace, how do they get there to see that?
MySpace.com/TROBI1021.
Now, you want to give any plugs out to any other projects you're involved in?
Oh, definitely. I got a major Star Trek convention coming up on November 7th and 8th. I'm working with that with the Great Lakes Film Association. You can get on the FinalFrontierConfest.com for information about that.
Now, anything else?
That's about it.
Well, actually, this convention, what's your plans for this? What makes this like different than the other conventions that happen in the area? Like, is this like marketed different, or?
Yeah, other conventions are just conventions. You might have one celebrity show up and a bunch of vendors. Right now, we have 3 major celebrities showing up: Robert O'Reilly, J.G. Hertzler, and a writer named Tyrone Hampton. But besides the celebrities and all the events we're planning, we're also having an independent Star Trek film festival at the same time for people that just do Star Trek movies on their own.
And that's the same information to get a hold of you as the ghost hunting, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, with the film festival, this is the first of its kind ever for Star Trek fans.
So it's the first time Star Trek fans could like do something that they made as a tribute, and that it will be played in front of like all those people, a packed house.
Yep.
And where is this going to be at?
The site hasn't been decided yet.
But when it does, it's definitely going to be a packed venue.
Yeah.
I give you good luck on that, and thank you for being here. You want to give a shout out to anyone, your friends, your family?
Officers and crew of the IKV Ice Dragon.
All right, thank you very much. You want to sign this off?
Okay, you all have a good day. Look forward to see you spotting ghosts.
Thank you very much.
Kick it live with the CLB. Hey yo, that be the DJ rolling with me.